Hello everyone, welcome back to Home and Gardening with Monique. So today I would like to share a firecracker recipe with you guys, and I will also make a pepper jelly that will go great with these as well. So you guys stay tuned. Alright, so as you can see, this is the ingredients. You're gonna need 4 sleeves of saltine crackers. You're gonna need, well, this is a 4-pack of ranch seasoning, but you're gonna only need for 2 envelopes of ranch seasoning. You're gonna need 1.5 cups of vegetable oil or canola oil, doesn't matter. And these are the seasonings. Now you can use whatever seasonings you like, but I have here 2 tablespoons of paprika, 2 tablespoons each of onion and garlic powder, herb seasoning. I have some crushed red pepper flakes, and I have 2 tablespoons of Creole seasoning. And that is the recipe for the firecracker. So we will get started. Right, so I'm going to start off with taking all of my seasonings and just kind of mixing them in together. And you guys, I apologize for my smoke detectors. I just haven't gotten around to doing so yet to get those batteries checked. My smoke detectors are all wired into my electricity, so even if the batteries, it run by electricity and batteries, so even if my batteries are going bad, they're running off of my electricity. But I'm not like too much worried about it, because they will still work with the electricity, even if the batteries are, going bad. But I still will get around to getting my batteries checked for my smoke detectors. So sorry about that. But anywho, I'm going to add the seasonings to the oil, and also I'm going to add in the 2 envelopes of ranch seasoning in here as well, and I'm going to give everything a mix until all the seasonings and the oil is well combined. Right, so I'm going to add in 2 envelopes of this ranch seasoning here. Okay, 2nd envelope. Okay, and we're going to give all of this a good mix. And if you're worried about like the salt content, you don't have to add in any Cajun seasoning at all to this. Like I said, it's optional of what kind of seasonings that you'll like to add to this. Alright, so I have everything mixed. Now you may need a big bowl, and this is a large bowl that I have that I'm going to open all 4 packs of crackers, and I'm going to put it in this bowl here, and then I'm going to pour the seasoned oil mix over the crackers. Will this make the crackers soggy? Not at all. So give me just a moment and I'll be right back. Alright, so just pouring the crackers right in, like so. And I'm going to take my oil mixture and I'm just going to simply just pour it all over the crackers. And make sure that if you have a large bowl that it has a lid, or you can put maybe some foil on top, tight enough where you're able to, like, you know, shake up the crackers. But I'm going to put a lid on this and shake these up really good. So you can either shake these or you can just take a spoon, a large spoon, and just make sure that you get all of these coated. If you have concerns that you may, you know, break your crackers, you can, you know, just toss them with a spoon. Right, so you're gonna keep mixing this until all of the crackers are completely coated. Alright, so this is how they look once everything is mixed in together. And normally some recipes say that you let these sit overnight, or you can pop these in the oven on low heat and let them toast up. But what I like to do is I just let these sit up overnight so that it can absorb the oil and all the seasoning. So I never baked mine and they still were crunchy the next day. So I'm just gonna sit these out on the shelf, put up my lid on top, and lock it in. If I have this on the right side, yep, get it locked in. And that's how you make the firecrackers. And this will go so good with the candied jalapeno peppers or cowboy candy, and also pepper jelly. So which is the next thing that I will do. I will make some pepper jelly next. Alright you guys, so I am about to make some pepper jelly. So you're gonna need approximately about 4 cups of whichever pepper that you like. So I have a mix of orange, yellow, green, and red bell peppers, and I also have some jalapeno peppers as well for a little spice. Now if you don't want any spice, you don't have to have any. You can use only bell peppers, but if you prefer a little bit of spice, you can put in a spicy pepper. And how many or how much of this next type of pepper that you prefer is totally up to you. You can dice up 1 cup of green pepper, 1 cup of red, 1 cup of yellow pepper, and a cup of jalapeno pepper, and that'll give you your total 4 cups of pepper. Or just do it however you prefer. If you want more or less of a different color, you can do it that way as well. So basically, of course, you're going to wash your bell peppers, and you're going to, of course, core it out and take all the seeds out, and you're gonna chop it up in strips, and then you're gonna take those strips and dice those as small as you can into chopped bell pepper and hot peppers. So that's what you see here in my measurement cup. Now if you have a food processor, you can do that as well, but be mindful and be careful not to over process your peppers, because you do want some form and shape of your peppers to be inside of your jelly. So I hand chopped all of these peppers, but I do want them to be a little bit smaller inside, so I am gonna chop these up just a little bit smaller in my food processor, and we'll be ready to make the jelly. I also forgot to mention that you will need 1 box of Sure Gel fruit pectin, apple cider vinegar, and you will also need sugar. Alright, so in my blender, pulsed my peppers a couple of times until I got them to the size that I wanted them. I don't want big chunks of peppers. If you prefer big chunks of peppers in your pepper jelly, you can cut your peppers to the size that you like, but I prefer mine to be a little smaller, like bite-sized pieces. So that's what I did here. So we are about to get ready to place this on the stove, and with the apple cider vinegar, sugar, and pectin. So stay tuned. Alright, so this is how my peppers look after I placed them in my blender to pulse them. And this is the consistency or the size of peppers that I want mine to be inside of my pepper jelly. So on to the next step. Alright, so in the meantime, you will need 6 half pint jars. Just make sure that they're clean and sterilized. I have mine in some boiling water to sterilize, and you want your jars to stay hot because this will be a hot packing procedure, because we will water bath candies after we place the jelly in the jars. Alright, so the next step is you're going to put in 1 cup of apple cider vinegar into a saucepan or a pot. Then you're going to add in your peppers, and you're going to add in the pectin. Okay, so now you're going to add in the pectin, and you're going to let this come to a rolling boil. I'm just going to give that a mix. And then the next step, you're going to add in 5 cups of sugar. Once this comes to a boil, then you're going to add in the 5 cups of sugar, and you're going to allow for this to come to a boil again for 1 minute, and then your pepper jelly will be ready to be placed in your jars. Alright, so it has come to a boil, and as you can see, as it boils, it just pushing like the foam and everything in the middle. You can skim that off if you like. I'm just going to continue to the next step, which is put in the sugar, And this is 4 cups of sugar. And we're just going to give that a good stir. Make sure everything is mixed in together. So after this step, you're going to let this come back to a boil for only 1 minute, and then you will proceed to place this jelly in your jars. And I will bring you guys back once it comes back to a boil. Alright, so once it comes to a rumbling boil, then you're going to put on a timer for 1 minute and then take this off the heat. Alright, so now it's time to place the jelly mixture inside of the jars. I seem to have misplaced my canning funnel, so I'm going to try my best not to make a mess. And if I do, I can just simply and get the jar cleaned up. So I'm just going to spoon this in here the best way that I can without making a terrible mess. Kind of out that way. And this can be pretty sticky, so you definitely want to make sure that you get your jars nice and clean before you put these in storage. Alright, so I'm just going to fill my jar just right here, a little bit under the rim, and it may be a 1/2 inch space. So I'm going to continue to do the rest of the jars, and then we will proceed to clean the rims and put the lids and bands on them. Alright, so I have all the jellies inside the jar, so I wound up with 7 1/2 pint size jars. And as you can see, the jelly is already trying to set, so I'm going to get these rims cleaned off, and I'm going to put the lid on, and I'm going to process these for about 5 minutes. Just giving you guys just a quick close-up on how they look. Alright, so basically you want to have a clean rag or a napkin that you can either dip in vinegar, or you can use a wet napkin or rag with water. And basically you're going to make sure that you wipe around the top of your rims, and I also like to go around the rim like this as well, which is I've already cleaned the rim, and I'm going to place on a lid and a band, and you only want to tighten this up only fingertip tight. And once all of these are done, then these will be ready to be processed. Alright, so these have been placed for a water bath, and of course you will have to follow your water bath canner instructions and procedures on how you would do that with your water bath canner. But these will process for 5 minutes. Alright, you guys, so Everything is done. The pepper jelly has set up for over 12 hours. These are the cowboy candy, the candied jalapenos, and this is a close-up of the pepper jelly. And I just want to show you guys how that look up close. Is it blurry? So that's how the pepper jelly looks up close. And these are the Firecracker crackers. So basically, what I like to do is I first get some cream cheese and I just spread it on my cracker. And I can take a couple of the cowboy candy jalapenos. That one kind of fell in my hand. And that's pretty much it. And you can eat it like that. And also you can dress this up the same way with the pepper jelly. Put you some cream cheese on the cracker, and then you take a little bit of pepper jelly and you can eat it like that, or you can eat it without the cream cheese and just the pepper jelly or the jalapenos. But either way it goes, it's very, very delicious. This will be great for maybe some parties, some get-togethers, and also you can make the pepper jelly and cowboy candy for gifts, you know, for friends and family. And also the Firecracker crackers, you can also make that for family and friends as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have the recipe to my cowboy candy or jalapeno peppers coming up in another video, and I hope you try this recipe, and I hope you guys return back again. You guys have a very blessed and great day, and God bless.